Ave at my new video. My name is Aurelian. Today I will tell you a story how could Western Roman Empire survive. In year 475, Emperor Julius Nepos was deposed by Orestes, who crowned his shadow emperor Romulus Augustus. But only 1 year later, in year 476, Rome fell to Odoacer, a Germanic general who betrayed Orestes. Nepos meanwhile fled to Illyria, and there he created plans to retake Italy. Meanwhile, Odoacer Italy deposed Romulus Augustus, and although Odoacer showed respect for Nepos, he didn't help him to retake the throne. Nepos also tried to secure help from the Eastern Roman Empire, but this failed. Julius Nepos, the last emperor of Western Roman Empire, was assassinated in year 480 by his own people. This made Odoacer to invade and keep Illyria. But what if Julius Nepos survived? The point of divergence is the year 480, when was Julius Nepos assassinated in Illyrium. In this new reality, Julius Nepos manages two things. He assembles his new army in year 483, but he knows that he can't defeat Odoacer on his own, so he manages to strike a deal with Ostrogoths. And although this is a very sad moment for Nepos, he knows that this is his only chance. He trades northern Italy and Illyria for Rome and southern Italy. Nepos manages to successfully regain the city of Rome and southern Italy by 490, while in our reality, Ostrogoths managed to defeat Odoacer around the same time. But now, when the Eternal City is reclaimed and the Emperor of the West resides there, what does Julius Nepos next? He would surely wanted to get back the entirety of the Western Empire, but let's be honest, that is in this time impossible. The only ally would Nepos have would be the kingdom of Sassans, but they would fall to the Franks around the year 490. If you want to see more videos like this, give like and subscribe, because many of you are not subscribed. Julius Nepos dies in his 70 years, around year 510. I am not sure who would succeed him, but there are several possibilities. He would be succeeded by one of his generals, or Byzantine emperor would choose someone and appoint him as emperor, or he would have children. I think that the best possibility is that someone who is supported by Byzantines and has some military history. This man would probably rule around 20 years. But here comes young Byzantine general by name of Belisarius. After that of Emperor of the West, Emperor Justinian would appoint him as Emperor of the West to keep him out of Constantinople. And what of Emperor of the West he would be? He would reclaim north of Africa, Sicily, Sardinia, and Corsica, and the Balearic Isles, and reclaiming parts of northern Italy, where he would come to conflict with the Longobards, while also coming to conflict with the Pope in Rome. Belisarius would also manage to get more independent from the Byzantine Empire and adopting his heir, Belisarius, who gains title Restitutor Occidentalis, or Restorer of the West, would die around year 570. Belisarius' successors would then try to get back the rest of the northern part of Italy in wars with the Longobards, but these wars would almost always end indecisively. They would also lose Africa to Arabs, which they would have tried to reclaim. With expansion of the Franks, they would come to conflict with them as well, but nothing would change. After some years, the Frankish Empire would fall, and here comes probably the biggest thing of this scenario. Holy Roman Empire does not exist, because there is no reason to bring back the Western Roman Empire, because it is already here. But I still think that there would be something else that would try to unify the German duchies, and that would succeed, not from Rome, but from the Franks. Along this time, North Italian states would be created, like Venice, etc., and Western Empire would have wanted to reclaim them, but they would be protected by some kind of the Holy Roman Empire. It might be something like Holy Frankish Empire or Hifii. Western Rome would have tried to reclaim these states, but Hifii would be too strong. So the Western Roman Empire would fight only with Arabs on Sicily and trying to reclaim Northern Africa. Northern Italy would be probably reclaimed around the 400s, when the Renaissance came and the Western Roman Empire wanted to get back to its roots. In year 1453, the empire would see a very sad moment, and that is the fall of the East, the fall of their distant brother. They would have tried to call a crusade, but unsuccessfully. The Palaiologos of the Byzantine Empire would flee to west, where they would become an aristocracy. Through the centuries, the empire would gain some colonies, fight in many wars, and there are religious wars. The empire would reform around 19th century, coming closer to its Italian identity, but calling themselves Romans. They would manage to keep the monarchy to this day, but it would be constitutional, with still having the Senate and still electing 2 consuls. The empire would also manage to reclaim Tunisia, renaming it to Carthago. Now the empire is saved and it is protected. Long live the eternal empire. This is all. I hope that you like this video, where we have recreated the Western Roman Empire. If you want to see more videos like this, give a like and subscribe, and salvete.